Her husband and son are only the second father and son duo to reach the White House. And though another son is now on the campaign trail, former First Lady Barbara Bush returned to her alma mater today with stories of first kisses and lasting love. The return to school Thursday was met with thunderous applause for 90-year-old Barbara Bush until she signaled enough. She used a walker as she entered the gymnasium, a Jeff campaign sticker on the front. But she didn't appear to be on the campaign trail today.
Please join me in welcoming back to Ashley Hall, Mrs. Barbara Bush.
But you all bring back hugely happy memories for me.
She was back home on the campus of the all-girls student body.
The shell house was here, and the cave.
Quick to share what she remembered about the campus when she went to Ashley Hall in the 1940s.
I thought it was a great way to go to school. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I do.
She also recalled an all-boys school just a few blocks away.
I did go to the Citadel for a dance once, which was very exciting.
But there was hardly a sound in the room when a student asked her how she met a boy named George.
How did I meet George Bush? I should say what my son George W. said. Read my book. No, you don't have to read the book. I went to a dance in Greenwich, Connecticut at Christmas, the year the war broke out. And a very nice, beautiful preacher cut in on me. In those days, you cut in.
Mrs. Bush told the girls that when the music slowed, George H.W. Bush came to a standstill.
We played a waltz and he couldn't waltz. So we had to sit down and talk. And I fell in love.
Mrs. Bush says she rushed to tell her mother about the nice boy named George, and her mother rushed to dig up information about him.
By the time I woke up, my mother should have been the head of the CIA. She had found out all about him, knew he was a nice fellow, and I fell in love with him.
The girls rose to their feet and sweetly sang the school song as their fellow alumna watched. And though her words about her commitment to literacy and meeting world leaders will never be forgotten, Barbara Bush made a lasting impression because this wife and mother of presidents proudly talked about what really matters most. Not world affairs, but affairs of the heart.
I was 16 and never been kissed. And I married the first man that ever kissed me, so it goes to show you.
What a wonderful event today. Mrs. Bush was awarded a pin for being a distinguished alumna today at Ashley Hall. The Bushes were married January 6, 1945. They are the longest married presidential couple, and they had 6 children.